when I was watching the Boosie interview on the Breakfast Club,
Yeah.
you can see you can actually see the growth. You know,
Yeah, when you facing fair time, you pretty sure yeah you'll go.
now, and that's see that what I'm saying. Like you can see the growth
Yeah,
because he was
he
just
knew
like
from the
us, right?
situation. He knew better. He knew better to not take no gun, like have no gun on you. You know what I'm saying?
But he also, your instincts are always kicking in too. Hey man, my security man, but I'm used to this. You know what
But
I mean?
at some point, you gotta have common sense. Should be overruled instinct, bro.
Yeah, but nobody protect your life better than you can.
I'm saying, like Vlad told him, you really didn't have no business going out there. You really did.
Mm.
You didn't.
Yeah, yeah. You have
That's
a
that's
business
that's what
going
I'm
out there.
saying. Common sense. I don't care about 10 racks right now. Not for this. I'm in LA. That
That wasn't
because I
that
know
was
they different out here. This ain't like Atlanta. This not like Georgia where I could do stuff
that,
probably
that
and it'll
wasn't
slide.
that
But
wasn't
man,
10
LA
times.
is a whole nother world, man. You gotta be in New York, LA and New York, a whole nother world. You gotta be careful.
Hey man, and that's what I'm saying. But you have people that represent that type of culture. You know what I'm saying?
So just
The,
because you represent it, you gotta
the,
do things that's not smart.
no, the things that you represent, sometimes it's just instinct. Like
But
it's
how
just
many
instinct.
times do we have to how many I'm just saying how many times do you have to go through this kind of stuff to realize that it's not smart? You just what 10 what 11 years ago got out of
That's
got out of Angola with the murder stuff or whatever, the attempted murder, I don't know, something like that.
and it shouldn't even been there in the first place.
But then after that, he was in some stuff with the feds at first he was it the BET thing? No, that was this. I think that may have been related to
No,
this. But man, I
everything
don't know, man. I'm just saying, man, he too smart, man, to be in this
that's
situation.
that's what I'm saying. Like it's tough for you to comprehend. Like why would you do that? But if you didn't been in those type of situations, you're like, no, I can't just be caught barehanded like that. Like okay, my
I, I
security.
guess what I'm saying, when you making millions like him, why even go to a situation like that? It's no point to go to a situation like that no more. That's all I'm saying.
And I get it, but if you don't understand it, just say that. But I
What's that?
I agree.
I
You know,
understand it, but is it worth the risk? I'm just saying, and when you understand, just because I understand it, don't mean that I'm gonna say he should have done it. I'm saying, is it worth the risk? And if it's worth the risk, hey, have at it.
I mean, it's your life,
Yeah.
of course. But that's what I'm saying. Like if you're from like that type of background,
Well, he don't live there. He live in Atlanta now. He live on a
they do.
compound.
But that's
He
what
not
I'm
street
saying.
no more. He's not street no more.
You're
Is it
you
fair to
you're
say that
not
he's not
in
street no more?
you're not in the streets. But you understand, just because you're not in it doesn't mean the streets stop. It didn't stop just because you're not
It
in it.
doesn't stop, but he's not in the streets though.
So, if I'm shooting a music video and we in the trenches,
But it wasn't him. It was somebody invited him out there though, and
that's
he
what.
could have said
But you
no.
for a video and you in the trenches, okay, we leaving. That's
Okay.
how it's like somebody took a
And
video.
then when your security say they can't make it or they late, that should let you know then it ain't good to go out there then.
Yeah,
If my security can't make it out there, I'm not
but
going out there.
but your word is your bond. That's what I'm saying. Like certain, it's unwritten stuff. Like man, your word is your bond out here.
When do you? At what point do you let that go though?
For me, I've been let it go.
No, I'm just saying like the average person, not you. I'm just saying the average person. When do they let that go?
Like it's
See, you let it go, and you're not even making millions like that. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
But any given moment, something can happen that my reflexes gonna already know. You know what I'm saying? Like
We just
shit.
talked about like 30 seconds ago, unlearning bad habits to learn new habits,
Yeah.
right?
And I get it. That's what I'm saying. Like I get it. But some things you just be like, man, this is instinct. You know if
But
it
can you
man,
change your
you
instincts
know
though?
no, you can't
Can
change
you
your instinct.
retrain? I think you
No,
can.
you can't. No,
Yes,
bro.
you can.
No,
Yes, you
you
can.
can't.
Yes, you can.
Dog, if somebody walking up to you and your family while you putting the groceries in the car. You know they gotta.
That's not instinct. That's protecting
That's
your family.
no,
That's
that's
two different
instinct.
situations.
Your instincts is already
But that's
kicking
two different
in.
situations,
No,
though.
it's not. No, it's
Like
not.
if a dude walking up to me trying to take my family, I didn't get invited to it. He
No,
walked up to it.
he didn't even. He wasn't
Boosie
even
did
trying.
not
He wasn't even
did
trying to do that. He was trying to get back
Boosie
in the
did
car.
not have to go to that site. He
He was
didn't.
listen. If he looked like he about to do something, and he walked past y'all, your instincts already said, "Oh, let me, oh, whoa,
But that's the thing, right? I did not get invited to something that could put me at
whoa."
jeopardy. That's what I'm saying. He had 3 or 4 opportunities to say, "Nah, I'm good."
I can't.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but you know
It's
what I'm
not a
saying? Like,
process. Sometimes
it's,
making bad decisions, it's a process to making bad decisions. I had to learn this from myself. Whether you're
so,
dealing with women, dealing with the streets, dealing with people, it's a
uh,
process. It don't happen in one step and then you out of there. You know what I'm saying?
say for instance, you have a speaking engagement. You have a speaking engagement. You're known to have security, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're known to have security, the people that you pay to protect your life, they make the flight. They didn't already paid you. Are you gonna say no? I can't do it. I'm
If
gonna
I
say
can't hire another set of security, I want to do
you
it.
see, but no, not. You can hire anybody, but are they gonna be the same security that you really pay
And
to
that's and
protect?
that's when I give them their money back and I say I'm good.
And
Cause
that's
you know what?
you
You
see,
know
that's
what? We talking about dudes that's in whatever they was from. I
hmm
go back home to Atlanta. I'm with my family, taking care of my family instead of looking at Fed time.
but that's what I
You
know.
gotta
It's
know how to
tough.
weigh out the options. You gotta know
It's
how to weigh out the options. That's what makes the difference sometimes. Is
it's
thinking through stuff. That's why we call it the thinking game, thinking through stuff. Right?
you see,
You gotta think through it.
yeah,
Huh?
like don't get it confused. Like I get what you're saying, but
I know I
I
get what
think,
you're saying too, but I'm
and I
saying
really
at some
want you
point,
to
when does
understand. Like
common sense trump? When does common sense trump the street sense? That's all I'm saying. And when
even
you don't, when
if
it don't, you be
when you
looking at Fed time.
when you think common sense is better, not better, because it's really the same thing. Because even with street sense, it's gonna be common sense involved,
I'm saying I would think that common sense would say it's not worth. Even when these
bro.
dudes call you,
Bro,
it's not worth it. It's not worth
bro,
it.
if you out here in the streets, I'm talking about in the streets.
This was in LA
Yeah.
though. It wasn't in Baton Rouge. It was in LA. He not from
That's
the streets of
you
LA.
see what I'm saying. So you gotta protect yourself
So why
regardless.
even go out there? I'm saying why even go out there if you got to
And
protect yourself? What he say on Friday?
bro,
What he say on Friday? I would have never moved to this neighborhood if I knew you needed a gun to walk down the street.
yeah. But if when people really fool with you like that, it wasn't.
See, making a
It didn't.
reason. See how
Listen,
you just rationalize? See how you just
no.
rationalize? It's
When
okay.
they really fool with you like that, he didn't get caught on the block doing that.
That's the thing. Somebody in that camp was recording it.
It wasn't.
And if you ain't
It
look
wasn't
paying
even in.
attention,
It ain't
huh?
got to be in the camp. It could be a regular person that was out there.
It ain't even worth it.
The 9 to 5 one. They was like,
Just
oh,
saying it.
who's
I'm
out here?
saying, could it have been avoided?
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
yeah. But that's when you in the trenches like that, like, bro.
Why? I'm saying, why go to the trenches when you don't have to? You don't have to. He could
That's
have said
bull.
no.
That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
See,
You
there you
would.
go.
I
See,
don't
getting
expect. I
caught.
don't. I don't expect. Chris. No, no, I ain't gonna say Chris Brown because he probably been out there
Boy, I'm
throwing
about
it
to
up.
say, because I don't know. I'm
Like
just saying, man,
I wouldn't
I'm good.
expect. I wouldn't expect Miguel to be out there with a whole pistol, but he might be straight.
We just talked about Jay-Z. You ain't gonna see him doing nothing in the
Yeah,
streets or
but
nothing
Jay
like that.
Z have been out there during those times.
No, he
He
didn't.
have.
Okay.
Yes, he have. He have been out there in the worst parts. Not saying he had a, not saying he had to bang on them, but it was probably people like 30 people that probably did have a banger with them.
Yeah, let me keep going for we talk about that Monday. We'll talk about that Monday.